Hey guys, how's it going? My name is always, and welcome back to SevTech Ages. In the last episode, we went to the Betweenlands and was doing some moving plans and whatnot. Um, and between episodes, I decided to dig down to try to find, whoa, rock crystals. And, well, I encountered the big cave where I think the rock crystals are, so that's what we get to deal with. So I thought I'd bring you guys in for this part at least. There is a opening area over there. This is the area where the rock crystals should be. I don't know how big of a vein they're going to be or anything like that, but they should be around here somewhere. And that's what I get to find. So let's try to light up a little bit of this cave just so we have fewer, well, monsters to deal with. And honestly, it should not be too bad. But yeah, we want to get the rock crystals. That is another advancement that we need to deal with. And this is the bottom of a ravine, by the way. I kind of forgot about that. Yeah, so we're at the bottom of a ravine. It's gonna be fun. I wouldn't mind some of the slate, but I heard a zombie, but I don't know where he's at. Also, there's one of these underground forest things. I don't know what they're called or what their deal is or anything like that, but just need to find. Sounds like there's a zombie above us or below us. We need to find the rock crystals. Now we are at y equals 11, so shouldn't be too difficult. But just a matter of figuring out where they're at and all that kind of fun stuff. They are in this chunk, so let's just go kind of this direction. And we'll put down some torches and whatnot as we go. Make sure that nothing can spawn in this little area. Figure this is kind of our safe area. But I don't know where the rock crystals are. That's the problem. So we'll kind of explore around. And the plan is today we are going to try to go back to the Betweenlands and do a little bit of work there, see what all we can get into and whatnot. But let's just make sure we are at y equals 9. Yeah, they should be around here somewhere. They're below y equals 10. It's just a matter of finding them. So yeah, the plan is to go to the Betweenlands today. We have a lot of work to do with mods I've never really done anything with. So that's going to be fun. But one of the big things that we need to work on as well is moving. I have been moving our stuff a little bit. Not that much, but just enough. And I guess let's find the other corner of the chunk, and that will be helpful. We don't have that many more torches left, so this is the other corner. Nothing of interest. Alright, so we've hit those two corners. This corner is right in. We gotta repair our pick. But yeah, so I've been moving stuff kind of slowly. And it's just one of those things that's going to take a little bit of time, to be honest, but we'll get there. So that's that. It's nothing of interest, so let's try more center-ish. Zombie's down here. He's gotta be. Yeah, so I believe it is this chunk. Let's let's go back up and verify kind of where I'm at and whatnot. Because I believe this is... Yeah, so this is... It's in this chunk, where it should be anyways. So let's clean up a little bit of this. But yeah, I have figured out what kind of... I think I know which kind of wood I want to use for making... Oh, come on, there's got to be some rock crystals. I believe they're relatively rare. As in, like, the stuff doesn't even have, like, that many... It doesn't even have that many, like, ores in each vein type thing. But I don't know for sure. So let's just click some areas. This is... Yeah, H2. Okay. So I have no idea. There should be some here, though. And it should be able to detect it. It's just a matter of finding them. So let's just dig a little... Do something like this. Dig little feelers out, and I believe the dowsing rod works on each like individual block that you click. So that would be nice, but this is kind of frustrating. I don't know where to find this stuff, so we could go into another chunk and see if there's anything there. But I guess... So this is the chunk. Let's kill this water. That helped a little bit, but I think we need to go down just a little bit farther. So there is my torches. Let's continuously dig down. And we should be able to find it sooner or later, right? But anyways, as I was saying, I think I know what kind of materials I want to use for the actual house that we're going to build. And this is going to be like the starter house that we're going to have to expand upon it later as we get more machines and whatnot. The big thing that we need it for right now is just kind of storing our stuff and having a workspace type of thing. So, alright, we've hit bedrock. We can't go any lower than this, so I guess, you know what? This is the chunk, correct? This is the chunk. Let's dig this lower. And it thinks we're on the ladder, so it's digging even slower. Alright, so there's lava there. There's lava underneath us. This could be dangerous, but it's not. Alright, so we are at what Y level? 8. So if we go this direction, we could just clear out this entire chunk if we wanted to. Basically do a loop type of thing. But I don't know if that's going to be the best way to handle this or not, but it is a way to handle it. More lava. So I think the problem with this one is there is lava everywhere. We could just get to basically the edges. So anytime you see chiseled basalt, it's typically around lava. So gotta watch out for that. But yeah, so one of the big things we need to kind of work towards is getting a lot of storage space set up, as well as just kind of trying to figure out what all we can accomplish at this point. I'm not going to look for this too much longer. I'm out of torches for one, But we need to do a lot, to be honest. Okay, so we're at bedrock. There's another tunnel. Things can't spawn on bedrock, so this is probably the best we're going to get, and it's somewhere in the middle. So let's dig basically as far around as we can. I know it's going to be dark. Apologies for that, but not much I can do about that right now. I just really want to get these rock crystals. Mostly for the achievement itself, but also just because it is something that we need to do. And we're going to need rock crystals relatively soon. Once we start getting into Astral Sorcery, which is another mod that I'm looking forward to getting into, but I really don't want to deal with getting into it right now. At the beginning of it, there is a lot of stuff with the Abyssal Craft, and I kind of dislike the whole charging the Necronomicon thing up. So, yeah, there's that. Okay, so let's go like right here-ish and put a feeler out. Now, I don't know if this checks up and down or not, but we can just kind of go straight across like so. Now, there should be rock crystals. We saw deposit of it at the top, so there's going to be lava here. Yeah. All right. So hopefully the rock crystal ore isn't like overwritten by the lava or something like that, because that'd be really bad. Anyways, it gives us some light. That's kind of nice. I don't see anything above us either, so I really don't know. We broke our pick again. I like being able to repair the stone tools in the crafting, the little crafting, not table, but the 2x2. It's kind of nice. So nothing here. Oh man, this is only slightly aggravating. Alright, so let's try one more little feeler going through here. Let's just click some blocks, and I don't know if it will work. Maybe it is around the lava. I don't know. Not seeing anything. Okay, so I guess and this is really frustrating. Alright, well, I guess we're going to give up on this for now. So let's turn that off. Let's turn that off. There's a zombie over there. He's going to follow us. So we're going to lock this up, even though it doesn't really matter too much. And let's get out of here. So one of the big things that we're going to need to work on today is the Betweenlands. There are certain items that we need to get from the Betweenlands that are only found there. And the Betweenlands is a pretty nasty place. We went in there last time and really didn't like it. We need to get in there and get some new tools and start working on advancing through the Betweenlands more than anything. By the way, that's where the rock crystals are. So it's somewhere in that chunk, I'm sure. But we're too far up right now. 56. Actually, maybe not. You know what? I want to see. Can we F9? I know. I said I was going to give up on this for now, but anything. Nope. Okay. For real, I will find another deposit and dig down and all that kind of fun stuff. So, one of the big things that we need to do in the Betweenlands is survive. Surviving is actually a lot harder in the Betweenlands than it sounds. Not only are there a lot of nasty mobs, but there is a whole system where basically anything we bring from the overworld does not work. And I thought that sheep was a skeleton at first. I might have jumped. It doesn't help that it's actually storming outside. It just started to, so hopefully nothing bad happens. But yeah, as you see, I've moved a lot of stuff up here. I believe one of these chests is fairly empty, so we're going to put most of our stuff away. We want to put this stuff away, and we're going to want to take a little bit of food, but not really that much. And we want to keep most stuff here that we don't want to lose, like our bronze pickaxe. Stone tools, our bronze sword are easy enough to get back, so that's not a problem. And then our armor is fine for now. But we're going to find out very quickly that things don't really work well in the Betweenlands. So we need to go through the portal, and we need to get new tools, because our tools don't work very well at all. I think the lore is that it's like corroded and corrupted and stuff like that. And only things from that dimension works well against things from that dimension. Now, that being said, there are a lot of really, really terrifying things. So I'm going to let it load for a second. Advanced darkness, we found a cave. Alrighty then. And it will tell us, like, how to do things. We need to watch out for mobs, first of all, and sap tree log. Alright, we need some stuff. So, I'm trying to think. We need to get weedwood. So weedwood planks. So we're going to need to get weedwood logs. That is a sap tree log. Silt. I don't want to go too far. It's a dragonfly. I don't know. Is that going to attack us? Snails. I know those guys are friendly. Swamp grass. Mire snails, blue cap mushrooms. There's a lot of stuff. That's a monster. I will say it looks really cool. I like this area. Those are different trees. Let's go over there. Hearth Grove. Does it hurt if I try to break these? Alright. Can be tarred. Okay, what can we do that? So we can get logs. Can't really do much with that stuff. So we need to go in this direction. You are a... What are you? Oh, you're a gecko. There's a lot of noises and I don't know what they are. Okay, let's see what this thing is. Because I know you're... Oh. Not anything bad. Okay, we're looking out quite a bit. We're not really encountering too much. Is this weedwood? Haha, weedwood. So we need to break some of this. You know, let's do something like this. And what happens if we break this? Can we get the logs? Ow. Why does it, like, hurt us? How do I get logs? Alright. We're getting, like, hurt by something. I'm not entirely sure what. So let's just step in here for a second. And... right, we need to use a normal torch in the Betweenlands. That's something that we need to do to get an advancement. So let's do that. But I need to read up on this a little bit. So let's take a look at the advancements and see if there is something I'm doing wrong that we can kind of correct and whatnot. Can also go ahead and sleep up here, which is gonna be great. There's a spider. Alright, cool. There's a zombie now. Alright. Oh, no more, please. Alright, with those guys taken care of, can we sleep now? Yes. Alright, cool. So, we need to get Betweenlands tools, and I don't know how to. That is a problem. Now, I have this chest is for mostly Betweenlands things. So let's take a look at some of this stuff. Because we need to go to the Betweenlands so that we can get... Weewood sticks are found by breaking weewood bushes, commonly found around the Betweenlands. They are not available by chopping wood. Tools brought in the Betweenlands. So we can get sticks. Oh my gosh, it's really raining out there. We can get sticks by breaking stuff. But then the weewood planks, there's got to be a way. That's really weird. I don't know why it was hurting us. That's the problem I was having. So I will tell you guys what. I will be right back. And we will come back and I'll figure this stuff out. So be right back. Alright, so I think I know what I'm doing. There's some things that are a little bit weird with the Betweenlands, and I really don't know why I was taking damage. I shouldn't have been. But we're going to go back in and see what we can do. I'm bringing a torch and some carrots because it's supposed to do things to them. They're not supposed to work. Hint, hint. There are some things that work. There are some ways to get around some stuff, but I hear things. Alright, so we're going to put this down, and we get a damp torch, which doesn't do anything. What are you? Oh, it was a crab. I hear so many things, and I don't know what any of them do. So we are in... We don't know. Don't know what kind of biome we're in, but it's really kind of foggy out. It's weird. Anyways, there is swamp reeds. There's a frog. It's a poisonous frog, too. I had to guess. The silk crab. Alright, so let's... Okay, it went through the portal. Why does this look like a different area? I guess it's not, but where is my little bridge? I had like a little bridge to get to one of these trees. It's really dark. I don't know if it's because it's like night or something. But something is weird. That looks dangerous over there. Cool. We killed that. We got some silk crab claws. Right, so blood snail. This really seems like a really bad place to be. And like I said, I don't know what's going on. This looks like a different area. That is a mandrake. I guarantee. No, it's one of those mollusks things. There's a bunch of them. Ow. I really hate everything in this place. So let's go back to the portal. Because it really does feel like we went to a different area. Plus I can't see anything. So is it like night or something? The Betweenlands is a little bit confusing to me. But we need to find weedwood trees so we can make weedwood swords and tools and whatnot. And the silk crab is now going to die. Looks like he gave us something else, but I don't know what. So, which part of this do we go into? Alright, what can we use these for? We can make crab sticks. They are food. Alright, is there any advancements with that? We got the damp torches. We need to get balls of sap so we can survive. And we'll need to eat some of these wings and whatnot. But that's something we'll have to deal with later. Let's go ahead and get crafting station up here. You know what? Let's go ahead and make some crab sticks. Because why not? They seem actually pretty good. So we'll go back in and see if there's, like, I really don't know what's going on. I'll be honest, I don't know what's going on with this mod. Because where did our cobblestone go? Alright, might have froze a little bit. Hopefully it catches up here in a second. There we go. So yeah, it is considerably darker now. It's got to be something to do with, like, time. What are you? You're a swamp hag. Alright. Let's just kind of back up. So once we have actual, like, weapons from this area, they're gonna do a lot better. I believe it said, at least in the, like, normal mod itself. Ooh, we got a slimy bone. That's good. I know it said that for the like normal mod, if you know, this is the same area. Those are really weird, like, tendrils. But I think it said that for the more vanilla stuff. Okay, there's the tree. Bad crabs. I don't like you guys. Leave me alone. I don't like these guys whatsoever. So let's continue trying to break into here. And I've been told, I've seen, I did a little bit of, like, research. Why can't we, do we have to break it with our tools? Ah, we do. Okay. So that's probably what was going on. Ah, right, because of the rest of the stuff, I knew this. So we have to use the really bad tools. It's going to take a little bit of time, but we can get some better tools here in a second. So we can't use these to get sticks, but we can get a... we need a crafting table. There should be one somewhere. Weedwood crafting. So we need weedwood planks. So we're going to need to go back to the overworld so that we can get this stuff taken care of. But I read a little bit of a guide of just how to get started in this mod. And what all we're going to need to do. But we need to break the leaves in order to get the sticks. I thought there's an advancement for this one. So if we come up here, weedwood sticks are found by breaking weedwood bushes, commonly found. So we just need to look around for weedwood bushes. That is moss. That's a frog. We also need... It's really pretty. I will say, this is a pretty looking area, even though it's terrifying. There's like a ghosty thing over there. I don't want to deal with that. Looks like there's something right over there, too. Don't know what it is. Now, the other thing we have to deal with is decay, which you can see right above my food. My hunger. And that's something we need to collect balls of sap for. And that's what these trees are good for. So let's break this. And we can get balls of sap. So we can eat these, and it replenishes the decay meter. So we're going to need a lot of this stuff as we explore around. But that is a gigantic creature. Looks like an alligator type thing. Ugh, I don't like this area. This area is scary. I really hate these silk crabs. So let's see. We need to get... Do you mind? Do you mind? Thank you. So yeah, balls of sap are going to be really important. What are you called? I know what that kind of creature is. That's a lurker. Okay. So we want to watch out for the lurkers. But I believe I read... Again, I read a good bit. I believe they're good for getting... I believe they're good for getting... are they passive to us? Oh, cool. Hey, rotten food. So we need to eat some of this, by the way. Ugh. Poison for how long? Decently. Okay. So yeah, don't eat the rotten food, but we had to for the achievement. Okay, so the lurkers seem to be okay to be around. The problem with new mods is I never know, like, what's friendly, what's not. And that's something that's usually pretty hard to figure out, at least at first. But yeah, we need to find weedwood sticks. It's in here. They're not available by chopping wood. And I don't know what the quote-unquote like bushes look like or anything like that. The water is so murky. I hear you. I hate you. You're the worst things ever. Swamp reeds, which are different. I really hate these guys. I can't stress that enough. I really hate these silk crabs. They are a good source of food, though, so that's good to know. We have swamp reeds. This can be used for a bunch of different things. We have dragonfly wings, which is used to make arrows. Okay. So I wonder if we can look up. So some other things we need to be aware of is poison ivy is a plant. There's a lot of different plants that will do different things to us that are not always going to be good. So let's get rid of this, and we want to look up weed wood. Leaves bush. Okay, so it is a different block. I don't like you. But part of me wonders, is it gonna be something like moss? What's the moss look like? Oh my gosh. I really hate these guys. Let's hide in here. So what's the moss look like in here? It looks okay, so it's not like the moss. Oh man, figuring things out. That is the lurker. That's a frog. Alright, I'm not seeing too much that looks dangerous. But I'm not really seeing anything that I can get to without crossing water, which I don't necessarily want to do. Oh, you can see some of the gems. So that's what we're actually here for. We need to get very specific gems in order to continue along in Tinkers. So in order to get the smeltery, we need to get the blue middle gems, or aqua gems, or something like that. So that's what we need to keep an eye out for. But a leech. I don't like leeches. Let's eat some food. And you know what? I really need to get some actual tools for this world. But I'm not seeing any of these bushes. Can I... Sap tree leaves, moss. Alright. Silt. Let's go back. Let's go back to the overworld before we die. And what we're going to do is... I'm going to look into... Am I not actually in the portal? I don't think I was totally in the portal. And so what we need to do is we need to figure out a couple of things. So light sources for one. We're going to need to make those. But more importantly, we need to... Oh, cool. There's a bunch of geckos here. Also night. So let's go back to our base and sleep if we can. And I hear a spider. But we can still sleep. Alright, so kind of the big thing we need to focus on in there is we need to get a good bit of wood. Where is that spider? Sounds like he's down here. Maybe? Maybe not. Oh, right there he is. String is a little bit of a precious resource for us, so might as well get it if we can. Anyways, what we need to do, let's take a look at the advancements that we've got in Survivalist. So, if we eat the chroma, however you say that thing, the wing, That should give us advancement now. We have some weed wood. We also have a bone. So I need to figure out how to get weed wood sticks. It says we can get it from the weed wood planks. Okay. So I guess let's go ahead and get some of this stuff taken care of. Unfortunately, we have to chopping block all this stuff. And I didn't take a chopping block, so we're going to have to do this in the overworld for now. But what we're going to end up doing is I'm going to end up hollowing out the weedwood tree. And that would probably be a good house, at least for the time being. So this is giving us plenty of planks and whatnot. Is this used for anything? Anything important, I should say. Now that could be cool, but we don't have gold yet. We can make a chopping block from weedwood, with weedwood rather. So I think we'll keep one to do just that. And that will be something we'll put into the Betweenlands as well. We can eat this. Hardcore munchies, so this can't be good for me. Weeping blue petals, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do a lot of stuff in this mod. So take a look at this. We can get sticks through a chopping block. So let's put like 10 of them. That'll be 46. And that'll be automatic. The other thing we can go ahead and do is make a weedwood crafting table, which is an advancement in the craftsman. Create a dual sulfur furnace. That sounds interesting. So weedwood sticks. Hey, cool. So we were able to get that. We should be able to make a sword now, as well as an axe. And that is going to be super duper important very, very soon. So that gave us a lot of achievements. So we're going to need to go back in. The main thing we need is for the smeltery controller. Let's take a look at that. Smeltery controller. We need a aqua middle gem. So that is the important thing. And other than that, we just need to get plenty of... Well, we just need to get all the stuff out of the Betweenlands that we want. There's plenty of advancements. We're probably not going to do most of them. But it is something we can start working towards. So we have a Betweenlands sword now. A shield. So let's take a look at a shield from the Betweenlands. There's bone shields. Lurker skin. So if we kill some lurkers, that would be a way. Weedwood. So logs with the reed rope, which is pretty easy to make. So all of this is pretty much going to be straightforward. But yeah, we're going to need to get a lot of stuff. And we're going to need a lot of... We're going to need to do a lot of stuff in the Betweenlands to kind of advance most of the things. So the only other thing that we really need to focus on, so we need to get buckets and compass and all that kind of fun stuff. And a large part of doing all that is going to be getting the smeltery controller up and running. So once we get that, we'll be good to go. So I will tell you guys what, I'm going to end the episode off here. Next time, we may continue in the Betweenlands. We may do something else. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. We'll kind of play it by ear. But hopefully here soon, I will be able to upgrade my computer so that this runs a little bit more smoothly. We can see farther and whatnot. And that will be kind of the plan. So we have a lot of work to do. We have a lot of things to do. One of the biggest things I think we need to continue working on is just moving. So I'll do a little bit of that between episodes. Just more stuff I can get up there. I am going to have to build a bridge. I don't know if it's going to be a temporary bridge or a permanent bridge, but I'm going to need to build a bridge so that we can get all of our animals over there. That's going to be a fun little trip. I've considered I want to put stairs all the way down to here. Maybe put a dock so that we can kind of go places and whatnot. But we'll see. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I know we didn't get too much done, but the Betweenlands is, well, scary. And we were trying to find the rock crystals for so long. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!